All right. Let's do some more Lies of P. Something I was thinking about. So I assume we're going to get our next objective story-wise in a moment. But really there hasn't been much of a plot yet besides like you got to save Geppetto. I also kind of think it's funny how this game is basically Souls-like Mega Man, where, you know, Geppetto made the puppets, Geppetto made Pinocchio. The puppets went out of control. Now it's up to Pinocchio to use unique abilities only give to him that allows him to ignore the laws of robotics. I mean, laws of puppets, to do what needs to be done to save the day and become a real boy. You know, it's I mean, it's one of those things where you could also argue that like Mega Man could have drawn some inspiration from the actual Pinocchio. So, you know, chicken or the egg, which came first? But there's absolutely something I wanted to try with one of the weapon hilts that we have. Okay. Increases continuous fable damage and electric and physical damage received. Okay, so it doesn't stun them or anything. And I'm not sure if enemies actually use fable as a resource for anything. So yeah, probably not as useful as it seemed. Unless the enemy is specifically weak to electric damage. But again, if you inflict that, then you start doing more damage. So, you know, I kind of hope that there would be a secondary effect. All right. Cloudy morning. So let's assemble our weapons. What I want to do is I want to take the great sword blade and put it on the police baton handle and see what that does. So that'll definitely be more of a strength weapon. It will be more powerful. And it'll swap out Link Slash for Single Slash. Or vice versa. I'm doing this mostly because I like the animations for the police baton handle. I don't know why the frame rate's being a bit stuttery. Faded whistle. A faded police whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. Yes, I'm not sure what the recollection does in comparison to wait, what was that? I see. Okay, so the weapons are separate from the blades and handles that you've broken apart, I guess. Benigni's Guide. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Venigni Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Venigni, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzini Venigni. Huh. It's weird how he's saying that his company is responsible. I guess the company kind of got away from him.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Need the Grot City Hall courtyard key. I'm just gonna check on my task manager stuff. Let's make sure nothing's going crazy here. No, everything looks good. I am gonna go back to that kid though. Is that the same speed? That feels slower, maybe. No, okay. Oops. So what other hilts do we have that aren't in use? There's the rapier, which I don't care much for. There's the two-handed, which I don't like. And then there's the coil stick handle, which I don't have an opinion on. Because I don't think I really gave it much of a chance. So let's actually give that a go right now. Okay, so we got an overhead. We got a slow slashing horizontal animation. Versus so that increases our physical by 1, reduces our electric blitz. But it gives us concentrate, which is nice. And it also lowers our weight. Oh, I didn't commit. See, this is the stuff that happened with the Magatama. Or Magatsuhui. I think Magatsuhui is the energy. Yeah, I'm actually not sure which one I prefer. They're both pretty okay, I think. Okay. One thing I did want to talk about that I find really interesting, comparing this to Kazan specifically. So Kazan is very much about stamina. That's the main reason to perfect guard against things. Is if you end up doing normal guards, then you run out of stamina and you start getting, you know, serious damage from the bosses that you're fighting. Whereas and then once the boss has been stunned, it's a specific command that you need to do to crit them, and you can continue to attack them until their stun gauge runs out. So it's very much about stamina management. This, on the other hand, yeah, stamina is involved in perfect guarding, but it's more about reducing the damage that you're taking and minimizing the amount of gray life, because you can only recover so much based on your actual recoverable life stat, the guard regain, and the how much time you'll actually have to attack an enemy before it starts attacking you again. Because even if you guard regain a certain percentage, if you don't have enough time to complete your attack chain and get all that stuff back, then you are essentially losing that. Although it does seem to stick around for a while. I'm not sure how long before it disappears, but it's an interesting thought. So I like 404. That's a nice even number. Capacity. Right now we're slightly heavy, so I think we want to up that by 1. And then our current weapon scales with motivity. I think we have more interest in motivity right now than technique, which is unusual for me, but I'm gonna double check that before I commit. Yeah. And even if I went with this one, yeah, this is still more motivity than technique. So that'll be our first decision point. And then we should consider upgrading advance at some point. Okay. So now I need to remember where that person in the window was. And I'm just going to backtrack because I struggled with the last quest that I had to go back and do. Oh, that... That's unfortunate. I do like that charge attack, especially. Yeah, I think right now that's currently my favorite moveset. I should have tried the charge attack on the stun baton. Yeah, being able to use a lighter moveset but with a heavier, like, blade is really interesting to me. I mean, this is, again, a very stubby moveset, but it's decently fast, so I think it's a really interesting compromise for like a heavy weapon. Wasn't this... Ah, it was around here. Yeah, you. But there was... Oh, I guess the puppets in white, the fucking Resident Evil dogs. I saw you. Yeah, the range on that is really good.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you. If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you.
Ah, so the whistle is a usable item. That there.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Here we go. Oh, he's playing his whistle now. All right. Destroy? Is that an option? Alright. So let's quickly try the stun baton's charge attack. We can actually go up here. I hope we get a costume soon that I vibe with more. Because for a game that's like visually rich, I wanna look fancier. All right, let's assemble. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, don't know how I feel about that. Keep that as is. All right, time to go back to the hotel. And now, since we have a elemental weapon and a big sword that I like, I think I will upgrade. I'll spread my upgrade moonstones across them, but I don't want to commit too much in case we get some other goodies.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you. I'll use my power to help you.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
About stalkers.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the alchemists and the workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
There's also a brief tooltip, which I think was for the records. Yeah, I think to get humanity, you just need to pop that on for a second. Though I think for something you might have to listen to every record in the game sequentially. Not 100% on that.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krot knows the story, all because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else. But this is strange. I do not recall. Who exactly was that someone? That book reminds me. Who?
That sounds very dangerous. Geppetto usually isn't so reckless. The pain of his grief may be clouding his judgment. I shouldn't have said that. You and Geppetto are always welcome at this hotel. Geppetto's room is on the 2nd floor. You can stop by whenever you like.
Yeah, remember that this is...
I have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krot.
Basically where the demo
Thanks
ended.
for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
We unlocked like the skill tree for the P organ, I think, and then that was it.
I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home.
So if he's
You're
grieving,
always
does that mean that his
welcome
son
here.
died and that's why he made
If you have
Pinocchio?
any questions, ask my butler, Polendina.
I don't think they've ever addressed the main character by name. Now that I think about it. They've always kind of tiptoed around and it's like, oh yeah, you're Geppetto's blank.
Wow, cool part you got there. Come here for a sec, would you? I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
That sounds fun. Fulminous. Get equipped with Fulminous. Okay, a Legion arm that holds powerful electricity. It accumulates electric blitz and discharges an electric shock. Lightning has been interpreted as God's authority and fury since ancient times. Now God's fury descends to the earth and is being used to destroy steel monsters. Okay, you can charge it. $120. Interesting. Okay, we even have some cloud action there. All right. I don't even know if we got a chance to play with this. Okay. I wonder if that can go through guards, because that would be... That's the most useful thing to us right now.
You're going to the factory to save Mr. Vanini, right?
I
He's
guess.
the richest man in Krot. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
About Vanini.
Mr. Vanini is the richest man in Krot. His company manufactures most of Krot's exports. He's, peculiar, but a good-hearted man. Even though he's rich, he treats every employee with respect. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer.
Okay. So that'll improve the physical attack. That'll just improve both across the board. I assume this is going to work like a Souls game, where eventually it will start costing multiple moonstones. So this is what I'm using now, so I'll upgrade this at least once. Yeah, now it requires 2. I'm actually going to look this up. Uh-oh. Very cool, as of P. I'll have to look up that error later. Nope. Let's see here. I just got spoiled on something really cool mechanically. This guide is not giving me the answer. Here we go. Okay, so 7 moonstones is enough to upgrade one weapon, and then we'll need a different type of moonstone. And I think we had 6. So yeah, I think we'll... Yeah, hopefully that doesn't become a regular occurrence.
I know my way around a weapon.
Yeah, so it looks like it saved just before we entered this menu. So that's fine. It does autosave pretty frequently. As long as the save doesn't get corrupted, we're good. So I feel like I'll upgrade that twice, and then I won't actually upgrade this just yet. Because my logic is, if an enemy's actually weak to electric blitz, they'll probably take enough bonus damage that the weapon itself is better. Than even this upgraded greatsword. And then we can use our next moonstone to upgrade this, and then if we haven't gotten a different elemental weapon we prefer, then we can start pumping upgrades into the electric coil. Yeah, there we go. There's the tooltip from before. Where has Geppetto moved in? This room.
Ah,
You've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets.
There's a puppet master there
My
wreaking
friend,
havoc.
The inventor Venini went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
That was an abrupt transition. Porgans.
Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
We got the Krat City Hall courtyard key. Porgan. Use the Porgan slots to activate your character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on the Porgan to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you can gain the group's synergy effect. Each time the synergy effects of two groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a greater variety of effects as you take your Porgan to higher phases. Okay, we got 2 quartz. So I'll admit I don't quite understand what they mean by a group. I don't know if that refers to 2 of these being fully maxed out, or 1 in each of the 2 slots, or we'll find out. Increase the enemy's staggerable status. That's pretty good. Fable is good, but not amazing. Healing is always nice. Another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. I mean, that's pretty good, but dodging isn't... I mean, you only really need that to get out of the way of red attacks. So I feel like stagger window, then pulse cells, then this. Can we view phase 2? No. Wait. Oh. You also slot in a specific, like, perk? Oh, okay. Is this the same? Okay, this is more in-depth than I thought it would be. Stagger attack of charge attacks. That's whatever. Fable arts. Stagger duration is pretty good. Enhances discharge pulse cell charging upon a successful fatal attack. Lower the damage received when pulse... okay. Charge Legion when an enemy is eliminated. That sounds good just because currently we don't have any way of regaining that, I don't think. Charge effect of Legion magazine. I don't know what that means, really. Yeah, so charging Legion, I think, is going to be a good one to grab. And I'm assuming these are tied to the various phases. Ah, and you can only... I see. So for each one, you can only select one type. And then for each phase, I guess. So at best, you can have 8 of these unlocked. Yeah, increasing stagger is stagger duration. I like the sound of that more personally. Because I actually don't know how that works, so I'd rather just have as much duration as possible. Okay, and that... I don't know if this blue light here was... if that was even here before. And you cannot remove your upgrades unless there's a respec item later. I think there might be. So buying some quartz would be a good thing to do, actually. A key obtained from Geppetto. It opens the Krot City Hall courtyard door that leads to Venigni Works. Venigni, the factory owner, set out on his own to recover the factory that had been seized by the puppets. It is still unknown whether he is dead or alive.
The city of Krot. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps.
Venigni Works.
Venigni Works is the puppet's main base. It's a factory where they manufacture more of themselves. Venigni himself went to stop them, but I'm worried. He's an industrialist, not a fighter.
I'm surprised they have enough...
Rescue Venigni and shut down his factory. That will deny the puppets their reinforcements.
presence of mind to do that. St. Frangelico Cathedral.
The cathedral is famous for its wise and kind Archbishop, Andreas. He offers sanctuary to countless refugees there. The thing is, I've lost touch with him. Perhaps no news is good news, but I'm a suspicious sort. And if the puppets push towards the cathedral, it could be devastating. Go save the Archbishop and the refugees before it's too late.
Malum District.
I don't know what's happening in the Malum District. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son.
I wonder if they're actual monsters, like the beast people that we've been encountering, that have been apparently eating other monsters, whatever that means. Whether they're cannibalizing people who have gone insane, people succumb to the petrification curse, or if there's Bloodborne going on in the background of the puppet uprising. But also, this definitely sounds like our Mega Man level select here.
Rosa Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there. Especially for someone as precious as you. It's a perilous place. And when you walk a dangerous path, my son, it's best to take it one step at a time. The city asked me.
All right.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Venigni gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Thanks, Pop-Pop. All right, so we're gonna quickly run to the merchants that we're aware of. I do know that the very first one, outside the first boss arena, eventually moves on, so I don't expect them to still be around. Is this the right way? Ooh, okay. Disruption is instant death. Got it. Yeah, I want to see if we can buy any extra quartz, because I'd like to get some extra pulse cells. And a skill tree, I'm not sure how I feel about it being as complicated as it is, but, you know, it's fine. This is not where we wanted to be. So we'll just fast travel. That should be fine. Just going to see if there's anything. I do have a collectible guide to avoid missing anything super important. We should be fine. Oh, you're still here.
Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Okay. Oh. Or not. Oh, so we could buy another one of these if we wanted to. You know what? Why not? Just because I know that this guy disappears eventually. Alright, and then we're going to teleport to inside the house. And then the butler in the hotel also had quartz. But I also didn't look at the price. It could be something like 2,000 ergo. Which is not really in the budget right now. I wonder if we don't actually get the ability until we've put 2 quartz into the slot. It's actually something I'm not clear on.
For your information, I didn't steal this.
No. Wait, are there... No, that's all. Okay. Perfect. Fine by me. Let's pop back to the hotel real quick. Just so that we mentally note down. Oh.
Now that we have a moment to talk, you must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krot is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet. We're both unique. I am able to wield the power of Ergo. Power I used to call on you. That's all I can say for now. Please, save Krot. I'll use my power to help you.
I'm just going to play this again, just in case.
Close your eyes.
Oh, actually, hold up. Hey,
Close your
that's fun.
eyes. Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
I like that a lot.
Close to you.
Okay, 2800. Gotcha.
I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby.
This is a great track.
Thanks for keeping.
I feel good.
And I'm assuming that these are original tracks for the game, so I don't need to worry about fucking vamps in Code Vein coming to copyright claim my VODs. But yeah, anytime you can change the music in like a hub in a meaningful way is really fun. It's nice for gameplay variety. And again, I'll admit I don't do it very often, but the fact that this is sort of built in as a collectible game feature, like I'm just gonna leave it like that, and hopefully when we next pop into the hotel, that'll just kick in again, and that'll just be some good vibes. And we got the playlist on repeat, and we'll just presumably go through the songs one at a time. Put it on shuffle or repeat one if you like one song in particular. So I appreciate that kind of customization. Choosing your own hub music. What a great idea. All right. On to the next area. Set menu, settings, and guide. All right.
Here it is. Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krat is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
I mean, might be based on Paris. Well. But yeah, this game doesn't seem to be based on any particular European location. It's just kind of like an amalgamation. But it is based on the Belle Epoque. I don't know if that's a type of what's the word? If that's like an era of history or a style of building. Miracle Cure. By the miracle medicine here, the miracle alchemist Clark Shore, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread through Krat, made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake. Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come see Dr. Cure-All, Clark Shore. Prices may vary as it is a limited item. There's only so much miracle cure to go around. Everyone else can go die. I mean, we can start going across the rooftops here, but that'll potentially put us somewhere we don't want to be. So we'll explore until we find that ladder. Well, this guy's got like a gear weapon. I wonder if it actually acts like a saw. That'd be cool. Not to get hit by it, but it'd be cool visually. Okay. Well, yeah, that is the problem, having switched away from that weapon. Now I guess we're gonna go across the rooftops. Fuck. Gotta love them Souls-like shenanigans. I should have seen that coming, honestly. Hey, man. Bye, man. Ow. Oh, I see. Okay, it was a period. Got it. So it's kind of like Renaissance. In terms of like terminology. I'm just gonna deal with you. Whoop. Okay. Okay, you got... Oh, who's flinging shit at me? Ow. Gross. Fucking got her girl dinner all over me. Okay, that is a lot of text I will catch up with in a moment. All right. Okay, that's a lot. Hello, Russell. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Well, super rich makes sense. Yeah, particularly in Paris. There you go. Wasn't too off the mark. Despite the fact that I was being sarcastic and talking shit about Paris. Okay, so basically a period of flourishment before World War I. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm enjoying my time with Lies of P. I kind of wish I hadn't waited so long to play it, honestly. Okay, I saw you. I think it's a little mean that they give you a new Legion arm to play around with just when you get to a section where having the grapple would have been its most useful. Oh my god. There's Vanini Works. And there's our entrance, but there was a nice little side path over there. Yeah, it would be nice if it did. Ah. So this is an important thing, actually.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal. For me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called, and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through.
Okay, this guy's the Riddler, but he sounds more like the Joker.
I learned that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust.
Bustin' makes you feel good?
Time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4.
Really?
At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Hummin'.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. What? Not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles.
Agree to
That
disagree.
said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance.
I mean, there were 2 choices.
Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller,
Oh,
your
God.
correct answer has earned you a Trinity key.
Wow.
Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
Agree to disagree. A key obtained from the King of Riddles quiz. This key probably unlocks something. The Sacred Triangle was some organization's secret mark. Rumor has it that this organization was Krat's true master. Yeah, I wonder if the moonstone I got from that one gross puppet was a only hissing static. The phone is disconnected. If that drop was random, or if that one particular enemy is scripted to drop that. Yeah, I haven't really been rolling into shit to check for items, so I probably missed several. Also, when you're temporarily done binging Battlefield, hit me up sometime when you've got some free time. It'd be nice to check out some more Space Marine 2. Although I'm about to get busier over the coming weeks, figured I may as well mention it. Alright. Hopefully we get a Stargazer soon. Panini remake tomorrow. Ah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Oh, I feel like we're close enough that I might want to pop back to the hotel and use some consumable quartz to or some consumable ergo to get some of that quartz. Okay, so that goes all the way to the bottom, so let's see if there's something over here. Doesn't appear so. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. Chain. Let's activate this. Maybe fight a couple enemies. You know what would be really mean is if that enemy that was up there, I think there was, had the fire bombs. That'd be so mean to just put that, like, overlooking a fucking save point. Ooh, can we open this? No. Would have been nice. Oh, you guys are alive. Ow. Oh, they do actually slow down. Oh! But, like, this is what I mean, right? Because now we actually have a Legion arm that seems to be worth using against heavy enemies. Okay, I do like it when status ailments have secondary unlisted properties. That's always a nice detail that I feel like the Souls-likes have always kind of made good use of. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Okay, that'll be a shortcut. Let's go check out this this raise. That might actually be where we have to go. And that thing is probably beatable, but hard. It's like the fucking giants. Oh, okay, all right, everything just shat the bed. Hold on. Okay, so that leads in there, and then we can probably get out from the other side. All right, let me see what's freaking out here. So, Tits crashed. Firefox crashed. And OBS crashed all at the same time. Very cool. Of course, we're still live, because that's how OBS works. I mean, I'll just leave Firefox as is. I'll just keep going for a little bit more.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
I mean, no? Nothing around the corner? Ooh, you can perfect block those. All right. Did not expect that. Fuck! Oh, you got me. You got me. That gave me such a boost in confidence, only to bring me down, literally. Oh, I love this genre. The genre of just being as mean as possible to the player base. Wipe, tighten, and grease. Always check production facilities. Belford shock cartridge. Okay, well, let's see if we can get our way out of here. Unfortunately, we got a lot of ergo I would like to not lose. I'm gonna need to start really paying attention to, I bet I could attack you. No? Okay. Yeah, anytime I see fucking wooden planks, they are not to be trusted. Okay, this keeps going. Don't like the look of that. We're gonna come back to that in a moment. I do not like that that was sparking. That said, a lot of things in this game do that. In the environment and otherwise. Okay, so that leads back out here. Okay, so we found our way around there. And there was also that hole that led into the room that had the button that needed to be pushed from the other side. So I think what we'll do is we'll go buy some quartz. I'm gonna reopen Firefox. Just make sure. Yeah, no, stream is still good.
Close your eyes.
Ah, hell yeah.
Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep going until OBS actually crashes for real. Oh, so that's why the start button doesn't open this menu. Yeah, that's funny. Apparently, one of the things that we got is actually a defense part. Yeah, here we go. Enhances resistance to shock, a cartridge developed by the Belford Superior Workshop. It also has an additive that alleviates status ailments. Cool. And we're still under 60%. That's what we like to see. Alright. Factory Manager's Report. Dear Mr. Vanini, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager of Factory 1, Nikola. Nikola Tesla? This reminds me of a Legends of Avantras bit. It's like they're gonna milk them. They're gonna milk the puppets to get the ergo. Can we not use that word? Oh, right. I need to buy. Give me the quartz. And then we'll upgrade our sword.
I know my way around a weapon.
Yes.
Just won't you step with me, dance with me. Feel alright.
Now we need crescent moonstones.
I feel good on you. Alright.
Yeah, I do like a weapon that's basically swung like a blunt weapon, but is still a blade. And nothing as crazy as like Cloud's Buster Sword or anything like that, but like something in between a long sword and I guess something like a long bladed axe or something like that, like something that you chop with. That's like, again, so Sea of Thieves added these heavy sabers that I like the design of quite a lot, and I feel like that's what I like. Change shape. Okay. All right, so Link dodge. I mean, that probably isn't. Yeah, I don't know. Pulse cells probably better overall.
Close your eyes.
I think the reality is when it comes to dodging the red attacks, you just need to get used to it.
Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it
And I mean, these pulse cell upgrades are going to be finite anyway. And I'm assuming that you eventually can unlock more or less everything on here.
I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you.
That said, this doesn't feel like it's halfway, so I think we might actually have to unlock 3 of these anyway.
I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me.
Although part of me is also thinking, like, because of the discharge system, like, more pulse cells is not necessarily a guaranteed benefit. Alright, so stagger is always good. Guard regain is also good. Like if this was just enhanced pulse cell charging, not tied to a fatal attack, that would be more appealing. So right now, guard regain sounds like the most useful here. Again, stamina not really an issue. Same with Fable. Yeah, those don't really appeal, so yeah, stagger attack or guard regain. Yeah, okay, so that's halfway to our next pulse cell. Yeah, so we do need a second quartz to unlock that. Cool. Change shape. No saved shape memories on the device. I guess that's a loadout? Alright, back to the grind. Yeah, I actually really want to unlock more records now. Because that's just adding to your... Like, more games should do this, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, there are lots of, like, yeah, I think you can change the music in your camps in Monster Hunter Wilds, but you're not spending that much time in the camps. If you could change that in the actual hub, that would be a different story, which is why the songstress or whatever in the Grand Hub is really appreciated. And again, there is the boombox in Code Vein, which is nice, but and the songs are good. It's just they're music from Vamps, and I don't think I've had any copyright issues because of the opening, but still. I feel like the thing that isn't the opening would be more likely to trigger concerns on YouTube. Oh, love that. Salamander dagger. That could be really cool. A dagger blade designed to make ergo generate overheat. An ergo power source that emits heat is embedded in the back of the sword. The salamander symbolizes fire and purification. In that regard, the dagger was created for a special purification ritual regarding alchemist defectors. A dagger handle made by the alchemist. It was made in the shape of a snake biting its tail. Following the same principles of the dagger, there are some alchemists who can expel great heat from an ergo heart. These Baptists who possessed fire abilities called themselves Simon's Fire, the Purifiers of Truth. Huh. Very interesting. So it's a weaker physical attack, but it will... And this is more of a technique weapon because it's a dagger. Retreating stab, and then ignite. Greatly increases fire attack, and then stamina. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh. Okay, so it's a stabby stab, rapier kind of weapon. That's cool. That's a big knife. Now that's a knife. All right, let's go see what's up with the giant over here. Oh, that is very weak. You have to fully charge it. You can't half-ass it. There we go. Cool. And we got a fire abrasive. Okay. Puppet of the future. Corruption. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. I also can't sprint. Oh boy. Okay, so there isn't actually anything going on here. Booster glaive. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's see what your health bar looks like. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go heal and then come back and fight that guy. Let's see what the booster glaive does. I'm assuming that's a spear. I'm just assuming that we're going to get something decent from beating that guy. Wouldn't be a bad idea to use the Legion arm on him, either. Okay. Booster Glaive. Powerful Slash. A glaive blade assembled by a stalker by attaching booster equipment together. Because it's a blade taken from a giant cutting machine. It is heavy but forceful. The puppet frenzy birthed a generation that lost their families and swore revenge. Axel, who went to war with his father's paper cutter in hand, was no different. Booster attacks are tricky but fast and powerful. Not enough firepower, just add more! A hot-tempered stalker's invention turned out to be more useful than expected and came to be frequently used among stalkers. Okay. Ooh. Nifty. Does that do any fire? No. Interestingly, it's more of a technique weapon. I kind of want to... Of course, I don't think that's going to be as good. Yeah. But that might be fun to do after upgrading it. Yeah, the core stat is a lot worse, but its Fable stats are better. Its damage reduction is also worse. I just want to see what it looks like on it. Oh, I forgot to save. Yeah, it's cool, but I think I prefer the other sword. I'm gonna reassemble the glaive. Alright. Let's see if we can get through here with minimal health loss. Okay, he can hit twice. Should have seen that coming. Oh, okay. You can't chain into the fatal attack. Go. The timing on that is awkward. Go. Okay, you have to be close enough to trigger the fatal. All right. So part of me wonders if fall damage is a thing, but I also don't want to risk it. Okay, now he is shocked. Down you go. Ah, you do it individually on the limb. That's cool. Oh! All right, he's got a second phase. Oh, we're out of Legion juice. No, everything is acid down here. Uh-oh. Shit. No, no. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, that's 100% doable, but I just need to not get hit by that particular attack. Corruption occurs when corruption damage builds up. When it triggers, your HP continuously drains. Use a purification ampule to remove status ailments. Do I have any of those? Yeah, we got a couple. And increases resistance. Might not be a bad idea to use, honestly. Oh, okay. So we'll use the resistance booster before we go down the ladder. Hopefully we can do this fight cleaner. Okay, so yeah, if you use R2, you can actually get some extra hits in, because R2 doesn't trigger the fatal attack. But the question is then, is how much time do you have before the troubles? Alright. So we boosted our resistance. I'm playing safer than I need to. Get our stamina back. And I cleared our corruption completely. Perfect. Don't hit the wrecking ball. Beautiful. And down you go. Holy shit, that was super worth it. Very nice. I don't know if I'll necessarily keep those items on my hotbar, but definitely came in clutch. All right, time to porg it up.
Welcome to Hotel.
Close your eyes,
Give me that quartz.
come to me,
Hello.
I'll use my power to...
feel alright.
Oh, the fact that you have to use her to level up here, and the fact that she moves around is quite annoying, actually. But we still got 2 levels in the tank. That's great.
I feel good, 'cause I just
All right.
give it to me, baby.
So, and we'll do the garter game.
Feel alright. I feel good.
Ah, and that does unlock the second phase.
Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good.
Yeah.
You alright.
Retains a certain amount of garter. Oh, that's good.
Make a groove.
Add an extra amulet slot. That... All of these are really good. Man. I'll admit, I feel like maybe the dodge might have been the better choice there, but I also feel like I shouldn't be relying on that, you know? Okay, so what does this look like now? Weapon attack when discharged. Increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. I'm assuming that's stamina damage? Recovery effect of pulse cells. Guard regain reduction. That's kind of nice. Because I end up in a lot of fights with low stamina because I was dashing. Yeah, special grindstones is the thing that I got spoiled on, I think. Yeah, there's some real winners here and some real, like, whatever. Amulets are really good and can do a lot of things. But we also only have 2 so far. And I'm not super attached to the max HP increase. Well, I'm actually not attached to either of these, honestly. Because one of them is just a vague increase of damage dealt to puppets. As opposed to what? Humans, I guess. Like, we already got a pulse cell. So the retaining guard regain ones are definitely more interesting. This is a new function entirely. Well, both of these are.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
The question is, which one is better?
Feel alright. Just dance with me all
Like, I feel like...
turn it out.
Now, there is one of those things where you feel foolish for healing when you have guard regain, because that will, like, disperse it. And you're like, I could have gotten some of that back. But at the same time, if you need to heal, then it kind of doesn't matter. So I'll probably get that second and this first, because you are more likely to get hit while trying to perfect guard than anything else. And then perfect guard destruction. I'm gonna have to look up what that means. Lives of P, perfect guard destruction. Stagger damage. Yeah, that is anything to give me more stagger is like my priority right now. And I actually don't know how effective pulse cells are when it comes to recovery, so I don't even know. Yeah, so I think we'll do stamina consumption. We'll do the enhanced pulse cells, lower guard regain, and then perfect guard. So, because we can only do one of these, so we'll do attack and then survival, and then for the other one we'll do survival and then ability type. So we'll do that first. Alright, I dig it. I like our path. And I've said this before. A, I like it when Souls-likes have a straightforward narrative. And B, I like it when there's like this skill tree has a lot going on, but I also feel like there are some clear winners, at least for my playstyle. Compared to like a Code Vein, for example, where they tried to simplify things with the blood codes, but the way that blood codes and the coats, the veils, I think they're called blood veils, interact, it's way too much interplay and like how all that stuff affects your magic versus your core strength abilities and your carry weight. It makes it really hard to choose a build in that game because so much changes with every part that you slot in, and I feel like the user interface for that doesn't make that as easy as it should. So that's the thing that I hope they upgrade the most in Code Vein 2. I think we're pretty good for most of these. Yeah, some extra motivity. I think what we'll do is we'll increase technique a little bit, and then we'll increase motivity more. Just because I want that at 10. Or we could go for advance. But that just increases our Legion amount by such a small number. Yeah, acid is what causes corrosion. Doesn't feel like a very... That does increase our Legion Arms damage capability. But then so does this, right? That increases it by 4, that would increase it by 4. Or no, wait, no. The numbers are just blue. Technique would do that. It's motivity that's increasing that by 4. Eh. And also, let's just go for more capacity. All right. Back at it. Not even sure if I'm perfect guarding those. It could just be that they do like 0 damage when you guard them. Huh. Okay. Well, there's... Okay. Not as much of a gotcha I thought that was going to be. It also feels like we can't get around to that ladder. Well, okay. He broke out of the box. It's a shame I looked away from that, but, oh well. Is what it is. Howdy. What am I stuck on? The curb. A little piece of curb. Oh, nope. Ooh. Okay. He's got some follow-ups. There we go. Blam! Legion caliber. Legion arm modification part. A correction device used to modify Legion arms found only at the workshop. Legion arms can be modified with the Vanini craft machine, the workshop's correction device developed to raise the hardness and density of Legion arms. Delicate devices like this require consistent maintenance. And yeah, now that I have a Legion arm that I'm actually quite enjoying in combat. That is very appealing to me. Oh, dimensional butterfly. Motivity crank. A crank that changes a weapon's properties. It alters a handle's abilities. A crank invented at the workshop to allow fine adjustments to weapon handles. If one ability is strengthened, the opposite ability is weakened. Okay, so that's going to be one of those basically modifiers that makes a strength weapon into a dex weapon. And who's over? No? Okay. Okay. I think we might be below the giant robot. All right. Let's go back to the hotel and see what we could upgrade. I don't know if it requires ergo or not, so. Well, we have some. We should use some.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
Okay.
Feel alright.
So tracking is boring.
Distance will me all through the night.
Yeah, that seems like it needs a lot of investment to be useful. Continuous small sparks from the hand inflict damage while charging. Ooh.
I feel good.
Increases the max level. Enables moving while charging. Yeah, that just seems really good.
Give it to me, baby. Feel alright.
I know my way around a well.
So do I go through you?
Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
Oh, there was a cat here before that I missed interacting with. Does the cat just like teleport around, maybe? I'm gonna look that up.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright.
Okay.
I feel good on
So it seems like the cat just maneuvers around the hotel.
to make a groove all night.
And as you reach certain thresholds of humanity, the cat will interact with you differently, which is a cute detail. But basically, the message that says your springs are reacting will change as our humanity starts to increase. So until we see another message, the cat's reaction is not going to change. Okay. Yeah, let's get that up to a nice even number. 100. Okay. A couple different ways to go here. Oh! Yep. Alright. So are you gonna keep rolling those down? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can safely... Oh, yeah. And now I'm stuck on them. And it's entirely possible that that could lead somewhere, but I don't want to test it. Zappy zap? Oh no, that's a door. That's rough, buddy. Where does this go? Oh, that's not a door. Ah! Very nice. Ah, so this would have been a dead end anyway. Okay. Well, with that in mind... Okay, fall damage confirmed. Let's go through this, this tube here. Okay. Oh my god. Let's just deal with you. Oh my god. It's quite a long-range dash on that one. Okay, so you're not going to be fun to fight. I'm going to see if I can just run past all of you. Oh, no. Oh, lots of goodies. Lots of goodies in the goodie hole. Okay. And now we run. I'm glad that was not a big detour. Like, don't get me wrong, I like exploring in games, but at the same time, sometimes you're really just in the mood for something that's super fucking linear, you know? Because, like, as I said before, I want to get back to Code Vein, but, you know, there are 2 areas back to back, like, right before the final area that leads up to what is basically the hardest boss fight in the game, which is actually not the final boss. That is very... I don't mind it, but it is very winding and time-consuming. And a lot of people don't like it. I think there are some areas in Souls games that are... Oh no! There's a guy back there. He's just chilling. Yeah, honestly, it's the open-endedness of Code Vein that I'm not looking forward to. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I think in the grand scheme of things, the game is actually quite short, but there's a lot of exploring to do that I'm not super excited to replay. Oh my god. What's in here? Fire axe. Ooh, I like how that is just like an actual fire axe. See, I love playing a fantasy game where they're just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna give you a normal human tool. Okay, so some weapons can have the same ability. The Krot Fire Brigade's Close Order Axe Blade painted red. It was crafted for versatility so that it can break anything. The Fire Brigade protected Krot with everything they had to the very end. They lost their lives, but their axes remain in the city as evidence of their noble sacrifice. The Krot Fire Brigade's Close Order Axe Handle. The handle is long so that it can deal with fires in high places. Their axes were dyed horrifically with blood. It was not the blood of others, it was their own. That's cool. Alright. Don't like that charge attack. Yeah, so I might put that blade on something. Honestly, I should probably use the rapier instead of the dagger. Oh, hello. You have a fox mask on? That seems more progressy than I expected.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere.
Hello. And who are you?
Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
His name is just as comical as it seems.
We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krot. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
I like these guys. I will say, thus far, I think the Stalkers of Lies of P are a lot cooler than the Hunters of Bloodborne.
Best of luck to you, my friend.
Red Fox and Black Cat. And I would be White Tiger.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krot these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it.
Huh.
It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal. Let me know if you have any interest.
Sure, that's actually not bad. Ripped Vanini's Krat Landmark Guide 3. It's been banned. I don't know how long these guys are gonna stick around here. This month's attraction, Rose Estate. There's a warning band attached that bears the herring symbol of Krat. Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. Reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? Some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The roses bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. This guy was made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn. Okay.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire.
I like you, Black Hat.
Take care you don't get torched.
I respect the hustle, honestly.
Best of luck to you, my friend.
I like this Team Rocket. All right. So that place seemed... Oh, but that's going to lead to a shortcut. So yeah, we should probably backtrack through there. Even if it seems maybe a bit more complicated. Oh, no. This part is not. I was really worried it was going to get stuck.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Uh-huh. Whoa, alright.
Those stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
Oh. I guess that's Vanini. I'll get up to you, buddy. Okay.
All right, Vanini. Pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city. And to your own sterling reputation.
Okay, that actually seems like progress now. So let's at least explore this other room here and see where it takes us. Doctor's confession. Oh, it's the miracle cure guy. Yikes. Oh, man. Alright, well, at least we got the shortcut there. I don't know if Menad's lamp has ever turned itself off. I'm gonna go back to the entrance. And we can probably run past the big guy. Yeah, dashing really... I guess the question is, Was it dashing or sprinting? I'm not sure what that upgrade is actually going to count toward. I actually care more about the stamina used by sprinting. Damn it. Oh, you know what? Might actually work better here. The pokey stick. Or not. I mean, it's not clanking off the wall, so it is an improvement. Alright, let's read that lore. Alright. Doctor's Confessions. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Kirol. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist's records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. I was literally hell. And when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sin? Only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence. I also have the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Okay, so the disease does have the potential to turn people into monsters, as I was kind of suspecting.
All puppets must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure.
You good, bro?
All puppets must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets!
All right.
I wish I'd known that surviving is a hell of its own. I wish I'd known that surviving is a hell of its own.
All right. Oh, you can backstab him. All right. Well, that makes this a lot easier.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
I mean, what if they're the same? Come at me.
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of a thing.
Cool. Oh, I apparently destroyed the enemy's weapon. Oh yeah, you can even see, so completely broken weapons actually have a model change.
I'm sorry. I was afraid to die.
I mean, you started it, buddy. There we go. So I assume that's a costume. Survivor's mask. The mouse mask worn by the survivor. It reeks of sewage and fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal masks decided by superiors. Perhaps this was even what had blessed the youth's fate. Survivor's hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the survivor. It belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day and became a survivor wandering in hell. Ooh. Do kind of like that. I'm gonna use that for a little bit. What was the other thing I got? There's definitely a third thing. Here, we can do this. We can open up. Let's get that. Stalker's Promise. Okay, so that's an emote. Where do I view those again? It is a salute used by both bastards and sweepers. The reason one takes one's sword up is to honor one's vow to those whom one wishes to protect. No matter the banner one is fighting for, nothing changes this vow. Okay, so I think what we're gonna want to do is work our way over to Venini, and then he's probably gonna have us go forward through the factory, over by where Red Fox and Black Cat were. Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of, suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the made puppet at the first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lover's secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in. The husband was confused. The puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krot's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now. Haha! The Have You Seen This Eccentric corner will continue next month. I mean, I suppose the question is, like, before the disaster, how much consciousness these puppets had. As I mean, again, the Toma seemed to care quite a bit about.
All right, Benini, pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city.
Whatever the policeman's name was. Morley? Something like that? Marty? Something like that. Oh, that's mean. Alright. Okay. Oh boy, yeah. Okay. To fight that guy, we need to take out the dude throwing firebombs. Ergospores. Oh, that even literally said ergospores that cause the petrification disease. Overheat occurs when fire damage builds up. Both your character and the monsters will take increased fire damage and receive continuous fire damage. In addition, monsters will experience slower natural HP recovery. Your character's Garber Gain recovery amount will decrease. The higher your fire resistance, the slower the overheat gauge's charge speed. Use a purification ampoule to remove status ailments. That's pretty punishing, actually. Because that guy's on fire, I assume using the fire dagger on him would not do any good.
Those stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal.
Okay, so first we need to take out you, because you can totally run and join the fight. See, that's what I mean with respect to my sprint. Warning, beware when handling corrosive chemicals. Be careful not to melt your fingers. Thanks. Okay, there's another in that corner as well. Oh my god, come on, dude. And they all throw firebombs. Oh, you're coming up here. All right, all right, all right. Fair enough. Ooh, all right. Is he just hitting through my, No. So I feel like the default dodge is like good enough on its own. No. I think I still did damage to him, but oh well. Workshop Union Standard Radiation Converter. Ow! So that's probably going to give me more heat resistance, right? Yeah. So that seems like a better thing overall because I'm not finding things that are electrifying me right now. So Vanini should be up here. Oh, okay, yeah. I see.
I have to stop them.
Okay. So I don't know if that big guy's gonna come back or not.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
Fear.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
Right. The puppet butler in the
I'm told
in the hotel could speak. So clearly puppets were sentient. Alright, now who's gonna be up in the rafters throwing firebombs at me so I fall into the fucking acid vat? I see you. You gonna wake up before I get over there? Okay, there's got to be something else to this. This is being too forgiving. Technique crank. I did think I saw someone standing over there. Yeah. What's going on down there? Descartes' notes. Note. Descartes' note. Okay. 1890X. The puppet cannot refuse the Grand Covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the Creator's orders and cannot harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoco. Is the Grand Covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if something is controlling it, or it has a mind of its own. As if there is a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. Another date in 1800, which is strange, because you can't, I mean, that's presumably going to be still in the 1890s. It's surprising. Fuoco's actions were not simple obedience, but faith. Fuoco worships something as God. I heard there's the King of Puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what is controlling the puppets of Krat. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There is still a puppet secret that I don't know about. Hergao is probably the key, but those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late, for the sake of all humans. Yeah, I feel like we're getting into Resident Evil 4, like, Las Plagas territory here. It's like, what kind of Lovecraftian nature are these spores? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, no. Now you're both awake. Yeah, sprinting on such a small platform is awkward. As long as they don't chuck shit at me, we're okay. Oh, there's a lot of you. There we go. Yeah, the heavy attacks for this weapon are great. I do always like a weapon with a decent horizontal slash and then like a alternative vertical. It's usually what I go for in Souls likes. Alright, so what's gonna kill me down here? Ah, this is a boss fight. Alright. I do like that aside from the first boss, you see the chalice, whatever, and you get a decent warning that something is about to go down before you just blindly open the door and get pounded on. Yeah, I need to look at that description again on how to upgrade found only at the workshop. Vanini craft machine. So we might not be able to upgrade our Legion arm until after we rescue Vanini. Okay. So I think we're good for weight right now. So let's invest in some damage potential. Yeah, I do want to be able to be a bit flexible, so I'll invest a little bit in technique, but mostly motivity. Alright. Well, let's check out that other path. So we've clearly got our work cut out for us. You guys have something to say now that I found Venigni?
Best of luck to you, my...
Take it.
Hi. And the one downside is I do feel like sometimes heavy attacks give me an impression that I've staggered an enemy, but that doesn't really seem to be frequent in this game. Most enemies seem to have more poise than I'm capable of breaking. Whoa! That running attack was actually quite nice. Running heavy. Okay, and that links back up to... this was the room where we fought that guy that we dropped down to, and he exploded out of the thing that I looked away from. Hey! What the? Not what I expected this room would be. Question of the day. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Blue Blood's tailcoat and some quartz. Formal attire of the stalker organization of bastards. The blue tailcoats are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in with Krot's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krot's golden era. And this is the iconic outfit. Okay, so he's officially one of the bastards, I guess. Which is cool, because they sounded better than the other faction. Alright, this is creepy. 3 create 1. You who open the door, be one with the great ones. Is there a puzzle here? I do know that these Trinity rooms are important. All right. Definitely before the boss fight, we want to go back and spend that other quartz. I do think it's appropriately Souls-like that the iconic, like, box art armor... Fuck! Ow! That's so many! Is not something that you start the game with. Which I think has consistently been a thing in like all the Souls games. Alright, now I'm also going to assume that this fucking shit is going to break on me. Yeah, there's an item down there. You alive? Saw something reflecting there. Yeah, let's unlock this first. Damn it. There we go. Okay, this is not collapsing on me. Swordsmanship Master's Amulet. Weapon durability consumption. The Swordsmanship Master's graceful movements largely reduce weapon wear and tear. However, there were extremely few puppets who could imitate him, even when equipped with the amulet with the record of his movements. Can we view our current HP? So we're at 405. That's pretty significant, but I think what we'll do is we'll spend our next couple upgrades on our max HP. And get our HP above 400 again. Yes, I suppose the trick is that you would get ambushed by all the guys dropping on your head. And they would potentially knock you down. Saw blade. That sounds like a throwable. Yeah. Continuous slash damage. And the chain is also swung powerfully, inflicts strike damage on anyone in the area and spins around enemies that it hits. Sometimes simple is most effective. Quote from a stalker. And apparently that crank does something with respect to the water level. I'm going to assume this would have made it easier to fight the big guy. Yeah.
Best of luck to you, my...
Does that actually reveal anything? That door is a little suspicious. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think it just makes that fight easier. So we could have saved some consumables. But really not a big deal. Well, let's be honest, I'm not going to use them very often. Because that's how I tend to roll. And I'm going to assume that the boss fight is going to be this guy's butler. Let's go quartz up our Porgan.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you, give it to me.
All right.
I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, hear with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. Make a groove all night.
Okay, so
Close your
we'll go with this one.
Come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, hear with me, feel alright.
And I assume this boss fight is going to conclude this chapter, which will make another good pausing point for the playthrough. Assuming this boss isn't like super difficult and gives me some trouble. Oh yeah, I could also look at maybe swapping in the axe. Yeah, again, it's kind of the same thing. The base physical attack is even worse. Interesting, it's classified as a blunt weapon. Yeah, and again, we run into the classic problem where it's like, how, like, numbers-wise, how do these weapons actually compare? Like, once you start upgrading them, it becomes difficult to tell. Oh, I forgot to level up. I should probably do that before I have a chance of losing my ergo. And we'll upgrade our max health. I do wish when you had a level queued, it would still show you how much until your next level. So vitality. Like, that's enough that, yeah. Sure, we'll do that. And now we got nothing to lose. Don't like that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Authorized Homo Machina only. And a fire warning. Good thing we got that fire resistant armor. Okay, you look cool. Less cool now. Oh, I do like his little head, though. Oh, this is Foco. It is, yeah. Oh! Okay. Man, alright. Ooh, do not like those attacks. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. So I think I need to focus more on defense and not trying to hit this guy with my Legion arm. Because if we can stagger him with enough perfect guards, that'll do some of our work for us. I'm just gonna run past you. There we go. I mean, I'm kind of surprised we haven't had more enemies like this with the popularity of Nier. Nier Automatas, specifically. I think I pressed attack a second time. No, that time I just didn't even guard in time. Oh my god. He's definitely going to do a bunch of fire projectile attacks in the second phase. Whoa. Yikes. All right. See, I was confident upon getting through the first couple areas so smoothly compared to my demo run. But yeah, this guy is tough. It does make me wonder if I should consider upgrading and switching to the shock weapon. But I also feel like we've been getting like all these fire weapons here. It doesn't make sense that they would be like, yeah, go back to that other element. I expected I would have more time. He hit me a third time. All right. Oh yeah, that does not heal much. Yeah, we definitely want to increase how much our cells are healing. Shit. There we go. I missed my opportunity. Okay. That worked out. Phase 2. Don't it? Oh, yup. Okay, and dodging repeatedly does put out the overheat status. Yep, should have dodged right. Whew. Whoa, okay. God. Maybe we have to be heated up. Okay, now he's gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, when we're on fire. Shit. He is zapped. Please get stamina it. Yes. Oh no. Yes. Woo. All right. Let's go. Oh boy. Just let me top myself off and check something, because there's something that we need to get before we leave the room. Okay, back left corner.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Yeah, I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
I should have gotten an item from that. Legion Arm core part. Essential core of the King's Flame Foco. Legion Arm that expels immense firepower can be crafted with the Venini craft machine. The puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the king's army. At the end of a desperate fight with a boy puppet, the fanatic's burning fire was scattered into foolish ash. Grindstone. Here we go. Temporarily imbues weapon with fire. A special grindstone that can be equipped to a grinder. It can be triggered by using the grinder when guarding. Because it is fragile, it cannot be used often. Special grindstones were made to respond quickly in battle. These grindstones, made from artificial gems, sharpen weapons and temporarily imbue them with special abilities. So that is the thing that I got spoiled on, is that you can imbue your grinder with grease, basically. And I assume what it means by you can't do this too often is just it probably has a cooldown. Okay. So apparently we have some potential missables if we don't immediately go and talk to Venini. First, I'll go back and see if he is still here or if he's gone back to Hotel Krat. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I understood the second phase of that boss fight, but, you know, I knew enough that I was able to manage. Definitely got that first phase down. I feel like what it just comes down to in the second phase is just being close enough to the boss that it fires over your head.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him.
Oh, I confuse Pulcinella with
There will
Fulco.
be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can. I cannot shake the thought of that puppet army. What they meant to do. The cathedral is filled with refugees. People who thought they were safe. But that's for the future to solve. Maintenance must come first. See you at Hotel Krat. Arrivederci. I cannot shake the... That's for the future.
Okay. Yeah, I like how it even tells you, like, yeah, that's chapter 3.
If it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend.
Come to me.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this, my newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Grinder modification tool. You can equip a special grindstone on a grinder through Benini or Stargazer. There are different types of special grindstones that grant different special effects to your weapons. You can use a special grindstone's effect in battle only once, but it recharges if you revive or visit a Stargazer. Alright, that's fair. Also, he has a typewriter on his wrist.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, legion. No? Too much? It was too much. always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Let's chat. Well, Pulcinella.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni.
Swagger.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Yeah, that was the gesture that we needed.
Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright.
All right. About the puppet frenzy.
No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
So that's just a dude? And not just a bit of folklore where it's like, oh, the King of Puppets is hanging out on this street. Grindstone of Grinder. To those in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. The sharpness of their blade can mean life or death. Weapon durability decreases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Use a grinder to repair your weapons. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases and the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. Howdy.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venigni. I am Master Venigni's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venigni carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir.
So,
at the House of Venigni, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Okay, so we can buy ranks, the grindstone, and some armor linings. But yeah, it's like, I guess the question is, like, has Venigni actually confirmed that his modification works, or are Pulcinella and the other butler, like, still a liability, you know? So these are clearly one-time use items, so I'm not going to buy them.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright. Just
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Vanini. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of Clark. Behold, Vanini Ward, where we will honor the city of Clark's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Vanini Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Vanini, your friend for life.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
What is this, a tram for ants? Craft Legion arm. Ooh. Oh. I thought this was going to be a pile bunker, but it's a landmine. Okay. Corrosion. A shield. Okay. Armor-piercing shells. I like the sound of that. That can probably pierce defenses. So it seems like going forward, your Mega Man power-ups are no longer tied to individual bosses. This could also mean that we're about to be given different choices as to where we go next. But Flamberge requires the high-powered flame amplifier. Legion arm full of burning flames. When its muzzle's opened, it burns the enemies before you. Increases the attack range. Enhances fire after a certain amount of time upon a continuous fire attack. And a fire explosion becomes available. Okay, so that kind of makes it end up being like the Fulminous. Yeah, being able to move with that seems really great. Okay, that's cool. That's what I expect that would be. And the sparks kind of make it into like the flamethrower. Max level for charging. Yeah, it's not really a good example clip. Yo, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I mean, Flamberge does sound cool, but I do really like Fulminous. That said, Flamberge might be really good for hitting multiple enemies. Flames inflict more pain on those with blue blood. This may be because it makes them remember when they were once human. Okay. Yeah, monsters. Got it. Oh, I like how his little, like, rooster. Yeah, that's a hard decision to make, honestly. Like, I should definitely upgrade one of them, but they both seem pretty cool. Hold on. So this we can move with. And Fulminous, I don't believe we can. Yeah, and so that becomes kind of a liability. So I think that makes the most sense to upgrade first. Now, is that just... Ah, it's a horizontal range. Not necessarily distance. I mean, it could be both, but the horizontal is more noticeable. Yeah, I feel like Flamberge is good right out of the box. Not that Fulminous is bad, but I do think that first upgrade from Fulminous is more significant. And I don't believe this is worth it until the third upgrade. So I think we'll upgrade this at least once, and then maybe upgrade this once and maybe a couple times after. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That is extremely significant.
I know my way around a weapon.
Alright. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, no, is it just the, is her cat collectible collection?
I'll use my power to help you.
About Sophia's power.
I am able to wield Ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear Ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets.
Oh, it's like a psychic connection.
You are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please save Krot.
Okay, that does suggest to me that maybe, like, so even stuff like Pulcinella, probably succumbs to whatever infection is turning them, but Venigni was able to install something that keeps it at bay, whereas we're kind of the only one that is either immune to or has not yet been infected, and that's why Sophia can still communicate with us.
Welcome to Hotel.
At least that's my headcanon so far.
That book reminds me that all of Krot happened. Who?
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krot. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
I still think the question about lying is really funny.
I know my way around.
Is there anything we can upgrade with you? Yeah, we do have a lot of moonstones, but not sure what else I want to invest with in yet. We've definitely got another weapon we can upgrade to +3.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krot.
Dr. Wily designed the rest.
Surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city of Krat. Ask me any...
I mean, you're kind of the expert on the matter. Yeah, clearly there's a Dr. Wily figure who might be the king of puppets, for all we know. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, I thought we got a quartz. So I think it makes sense for us to have the fire grinder paired with the electric arm, so we have variety in what we can do.
I always wait.
I'll use my power.
What should we level up?
I feel good, 'cause I just no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel
Ollie just...
I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me.
Yeah, stamina hasn't really been an issue. I feel like capacity and motivity are still kind of the most appealing. Okay. Yeah, so we haven't really been given direction for our next objective here, but there's only one way to go. And it's down this way. I might have a chat with our buddies real quick. Maybe fight some enemies along the way, spend one more level. Ow. Yeah, off stream I might look into some details about like weapon stats and whatnot and see if there's a better weapon than the Great Sword right now, but I obviously quite enjoy... Oh, Vanini is a jerk. I want to make as much as Vanini's butler puppet does. I clearly like the hilt that I'm using a lot. I don't think I'll be changing that for a while. That said, it might not be a bad idea to put, like the fire hilts or... Oh, they're gone. Not fire hilt, the the fire dagger on the hilt that I like. This... Okay, yeah, it's just for the next hit. It's not a ongoing power, ongoing damage buff. Kinda wish it gave you the numbers on those. Again, I can probably research that. Alright. And level up. Yeah, honestly, let's just get our weight to 50%. And then we'll focus on motivity after that, I think. I do kind of wish it gave you the total attack bonus. Yeah, these are the only things that improve disruption, shock, and break. So disruption is instant death, but I don't know what the other ones are. Acid is poison, fire is burning, electric blitz is the shock status. No. No, it's its own status. Shock is something different. I think shock, I'm thinking of shock being used as a term in a different game I was playing. I forget which. Might literally be... I might be thinking of stun from Nocturne. Yeah, I think we'll do this, and then we'll upgrade motivity until we get more heavy things. Maybe just pop our head into the next room. Oh yeah, down into the hole. Yeah, part of me wants to keep going, but I also feel like this is a really good place to pause and come back to this. Maybe play some Code Vein in between. So, I think we'll cut our losses. Well, our successes here today. And, yeah. That was some very good progress. I'll also probably start backing up my save just in case the game crashes again. I had no issues after that, so I think it was just a combination of all the stuff that I was running. Firefox is probably doing something with Stream Manager running at the same time as opening up browser tabs for the collectible guide that I have just in case. But yeah, hard to say. Hard to say. I did screenshot the error. It's a very generic Unreal Engine error. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, take care. Have yourselves a good night, and adios.